give no score at
no
all.
Score, yeah, that was the best thing, yeah. Right, we come now to the final of the under 90 kilo category. Alexander Kukolya of Serbia faces Khusen Khalmurzaev of Russia. Kukolya in the white judogi, Khalmurzaev in blue. And just quickly, don't be mistaken by looking at that picture and the name and thinking that you're looking at the Olympic champion. This is his twin brother at 90 kilos and weight up. Yeah, so
weight up. And we're ranked number 10, of course, so he'll be going to the World Championships as well. That's his twin brother, who's just come back, actually, from the after the Olympic Games. Had a little bit of a rest, but now back after a little bit of an injury as well.
He's already knocking him over.
He is, indeed he is. But that was interesting as well. Kukolya is world rank number 1 at the moment, coming into this competition. And we were talking about him earlier, weren't we, just before we went on air, just about how rangy he is for an under 90 kilogram fighter. Tall, and he has some unusual techniques.
Coincidentally, the last time that Kukolya lost was to Gantolga at the Grand-Prix in Antalya back in April. Well, he got his revenge today by beating Gantolga in the semi-final, and that's what's put him here in this contest against Khalmurzaev.
Well, it really will be opposing styles here. Kukolya has a really nice uchimata. He does it from the left. Khalmurzaev, though, will be aware of that. Right against left stance.
First time he's been up against Khalmurzaev.
Possibility that they could meet at the World Championships, of course, which is about 4 weeks away. We're about 50 days away, I think. Just over 4 weeks. So penalty for Khalmurzaev, not doing anything at all. Have a look at what is a positive, what is a negative gripping action, and you can see that Kukolya is going forwards all the time. Khalmurzaev just feeling his way, I think. Trying to set him up for the uchimata. Bit too tall for it, I think. Bit too rangy, I think, Kukolya.
Yeah, he wasn't able to get him up onto his toes and bring the top half of the body seemed a little bit far away. He just kind of stuck the leg in. It looked a little bit tentative. That support leg didn't get into the right position and deep enough to really trouble him.
He's going to need a little bit of rotation, I think. The problem is with uchimata, which goes right the way up the middle, you need to get support foot absolutely central and more hip contact if you're going to throw somebody taller than yourself, or you get rotation on it. See where his support leg is there, just a little bit further out than it needs to be.
He's had 2 stabs at it now. I just get the feeling, because he is a quality fighter, that the next time he's going to do him.
What a readjustment. And that was a readjustment. Complete overthrow there, but what a beauty. I'd like to see that back in slow motion. Have a look, when we do see it back in slow motion, exactly where that support leg goes. See how deep that support leg was there, and it was a complete overthrow. Kukolya goes right the way over the top, but lands on his side there. So the side means that it's a Wazari scored, and the actual force of it there, I think, taking its toll on Kukolya.
The speed with which he came back with the second effort suggested to me that the first time round, when he came out, he felt comfortable about giving it another go. And because he'd given it a second go and troubled him in the same way, I was thinking, right, he's got it in his mind to make an adjustment, and he did.
Yeah, well, I think it's all about readjustment. Anything that doesn't work the first time, you readjust it to hit your target the second time. My goodness me, really hit the target that time.
And he also didn't feel in any danger. The 2 stabs that he had in it didn't. There was no sign of any kind of threat from Kukolya about a counter from that. So he felt comfortable.
Yeah, I think the thing is as well, when you get opposite stance, Kukolya is left-handed, looking for the same technique. And there's always a problem for Sakeshi, where you just move the hip and the leg out the way and then counter-attack any big throw like Uchimata. But Khalmurzaev, like you said, looked very comfortable with it. He's going to have another little pop at this as well.
Shaping in that direction, isn't he?
He is.
And you know, it's now that the change of direction comes into it. He's almost turned.
Well, he is now.
Yeah. He never stopped. He never stopped working that turn. It's going to be hard not to give that.
Well, they've given it. They've given a Wazari for it. And the Russian coach is saying, well, I don't think so. It's a bit too much of a delay. There might just be a referee's decision here, and they've taken it off. So the reason they've taken it off, because you can get counted, there was just a little bit too much time in between.
Just before that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Khalmurzaev then gets away with it, still ahead. Wazari on the board.
All the attacking really has gone to the Russian fighter. And that's the first time we've seen the Uchimata from Kukolya.
Yeah, well, he feels the danger, you know. He really does feel the danger because it works the same way for him. Yeah.
He's still feeling the landing.
Well, he will. It was one huge technique. It really had elevation, and he did come down from a very great height. But Khalmurzaev now very comfortable, coming up to the last 10 seconds, just needs to block out, and he can't be too passive. He's got 2 penalties on the board, and it's all over. Kukolya concedes, and beautiful Uchimata wins the gold medal.
Yeah, 2 goes at it before, came in with the 3rd one. This is the best place for Alexander Kukolya. If there's a best place to lose a contest, this is a good place for him to do it, because as Neil just said, we're a good few weeks out from the World Championships. The possibility is that they're at some stage going to go head to head again. Better to sort things out here, take the video at home, have a look at it, and see what you can come up with.
Absolutely. Well, the planting of that leg, that support leg there, right the way underneath there. And I said it needs more hips against somebody bigger and taller, and it was certainly hips there. And there's 2 ways of thinking about this. Is it hips? Is it leg? Because actually in the katas, it's a leg throw, but